Caribbean Fever 107.5 WBLS. Dahved Levy rocking you, the #1 Caribbean show in the world. And we've got the one and only, the infamous, the doctor himself, Beenie Man. Beenie, how you doing?
Dahved. Seriously?
Seriously?
Seriously.
Hey, Beenie, how you doing, sir?
But good, man. Blessings, my lad.
Everything good with you?
Dahved. Big head, big nose, big eye. Everybody cool and everybody them a Shanghai. Really on the radio, man, this and then the Shanghai, Jamaica with the... No boy can't hang eye. Anywhere go, some boy try grudge eye. Anywhere go where the girls them love eye. Dahved Levy play music here eye. Really on the radio, Dahved, Zaga.
Zaga. Listen, Beenie,
No.
I want to play some... I got to take a break, right? I got to play about 3 minutes of commercial, then we come back and we're gonna chop it up. Caribbean Fever, Caribbean Fever 107.5. We got Beenie Man on the line straight from Jamaica. Be right back after this. Caribbean Fever 107.5 WBLS. Beenie Man, you there now?
Yeah, God. Wagwan.
Wagwan, Beenie.
Yeah, I'm good, dog. I'm good. I'm here. I'm chilling.
I want the world to know, and I'm gonna say this. There are a few brothers, there are brothers that I have in dancehall and reggae, and this is one of my brothers in dancehall and reggae, right?
Yeah, boy.
and you know what? Before we get into it, Beenie Man, right?
Partner.
I'll never
You know that you're my partner from long time. You're my virgin long time.
Long time. I remember the day when I went to Trenchtown to play soccer with the Marley Boys.
Yeah.
And I wandered off. I remember I went to play soccer. I went to play soccer with the Marley Boys in Trenchtown. And I wandered off. I wandered away. I don't know why I wandered, but I wandered. And I
didn't know where you went, though.
And I saw 15 guys coming up the road. And they were looking at me and I was looking at them. They were looking at me, and I was looking at them, and one of those...
was in the art of jungle, dog.
And one of those 15 guys were you.
You went to the art of jungle. That was the wrong place for you to be at.
The wrong place?
The time when you... Yo, this is serious. And there was a war going on, and we were trying to bring peace to the community. That's the reason why you were there, don't it?
Yeah. And I went to play some soccer, but, I scored one goal, and then Junior Gong... give me a salad, and I say, hell with this soccer thing, let me go for a walk.
Yeah.
But then I saw you in the streets, and you looked at me like I had 15 heads. He said, Dahved, what is so-and-so you doing down here?
Oh, God, it's crazy.
Yeah, man, but listen, first let me say this to you. Bounty Killer is not with us right now, but I know that he's he couldn't be with us at this point in time, but let me say this to you and him. Congratulations on a splendiferous show. It was great. It was honorable. It was historic. It was so many things. And let me say this: I've known you for a long time. I've known Bounty Killer for a long time. I know your highs and I know your lows. I was there with you at Sting with Lang, and I know the highs and I know the lows of Bounty Killer and Beenie Man. And I was honored to say that I am part of the reggae and dancehall and Caribbean and Jamaican community because I felt so honored. I felt so moved of how you and Bounty handled this whole situation. It was classic. It was tasteful. It was everything that a person can say that was good about it. And I want to say to you, enough respect.
I'm humbled.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
So let's get into everybody. I want you to know that we got Beenie Man on the line. He's calling direct from Jamaica. We got a lot to talk to him about, and he was nice enough to call me instead of me calling him. So I want to give the people a little bit more. I want to give the people a little bit more time to come in. So we're here. So Beenie, when did you get the call? When did you get the call about this versus with Bounty Killer? When did you get it?
Versus, I got a call like 3 weeks ago. My brother Blue called me and tell me say Swiss Beat link him and say he need us to be on the VERZUZ. So from then I started watch the thing,
Right.
I watch the Erica Badu thing and watch the I watch all of them. Watch even Ludacris. Watch all of them.
Did you watch Babyface and Teddy Riley?
Yeah, that was wicked.
Right.
That was one that I decided, we're gonna do this thing. After I watched the Babyface thing, but then we want to do it Jamaican way, like our way, dog.
Right.
Because me can't call Bunty from him live and him call me from my life. It's crazy. We can't do that.
Right.
So, we put up one studio together and then we find out who have the corona from, who don't have the corona from, who not to be there from, who not supposed to. They know we're there. So we invite our families and things. And it was a great thing. It was a beautiful show. And, I think it went out very well.
Well, I think that everybody is saying that it was done very, very, very well. Now, let's get into it. Before we get into the clash itself, what was your mindset when we were watching, right? We were watching.
Oh, the police got him.
We were watching, right? Well, we were watching, and the quote today is, "You don't want to be that man. You don't want to be that man.
You don't want to be that guy, dog. You don't want to be that guy. Never you want to be that guy. Why you want to be that guy? All right, the problem is somebody outside get into the venue. The venue is already filled with the amount of people that we need to be in there. So the capacity was there inside the venue. So he want to fight to get in there. So he get up and use things like, "Do you know who my father is?" It was stupid. And then team security them was the cops, the police that came in there. So them come now in the middle of the whole thing. And they call me, they're like, "Beenie." So we'd have to face them. You see? Yeah, so I dealt with it, and that was that.
And that was that. Now, could you have gotten some repercussions from the government and Jamaicans as a whole that says, look, everybody's supposed to wear their mask. Everybody's supposed to wear their mask,
right.
and that everybody is supposed to be distancing 6 feet away. And you guys maybe were in a small environment where
it was a family thing. It was a what? A family thing.
A family thing.
So if me have to wear a mask against my little baby and my woman and my kids, then all of us are sick. We live in the same house.
Right.
So it was a family thing.
It was a family thing.
So it was my family with Bunty's family, and yeah.
Okay, so let's. So, what kind of preparation did you and Bunty do to get this thing going? Did you guys rehearse? Did you guys prepare?
Rehearse for what?
Well, hey, you never know. I mean, it came off so beautifully. Some people are like, yo, this thing was done so exquisitely.
Stop, man. This is greatness. Stop it. We born with greatness. We don't have to rehearse nothing. We just play music.
Okay.
On,
so what was your mindset when you came to the place? When you came to the place, you were walking around. Then you took off a jacket. Then you put on a shirt. Then you took back off the jacket.
Nah, I changed. The problem is I have on a full Gucci shirt. A full Gucci suit with a turtleneck shirt. So Bunty Killer came in his Fender jacket. So he was going to be shining, and I'm going to be shining. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to have that contrast.
You didn't want both of you to be shining.
No, I didn't want. I'll be the shining guy. I didn't want it.
Okay, so let's move into the song now. What I loved, you paid homage to your country by playing the song. Yeah. You did homage, and you saluted. Bunty put his hand, and you guys showed a lot of respect there. And I thought that was.
This show is one of our great producer, and we lost him 2 days ago. And it's a serious thing. It's really hurting. Like right now, me talking about Bobby Digital dying right now is not really a good thing for my feeling right now.
Mm-hmm.
For all this happiness that we have to get back into this sadness, I don't think Bobby would want us to do that.
Right.
I think Bobby would want us to just be happy right through. So we are celebrating the life of Bobby Digital.
Right.
That's the reason why I play Matey, because that's my first #1 song, and it was produced by him.
And I had the pleasure of going to Bobby Digital's studio with Shabba Ranks and Specialists. So I was able to taste some of that magic. Then Shabba was on his high day and going to Bobby Digital's studio to get a lot of music done and being there with Specialists too.
Because Bobby was Shabba producer.
Yes. So once again, you know, we want to say our condolences to Bobby Digital, to all the music fraternity, all the producers fraternity, and to his family. Condolences from 107.5 WBLS. Dahved Levy and Beenie Man.
He was one of our great producers. Now, for all the people who think about Shabba Rankin, don't ever think about Shabba Rankin alone when it comes to Bobby Digital. Think about Garnet Silk, people. Same thing about Sizzler, Black Woman and Child, our album. Bobby Digital produced the album.
Think about Morgan Heritage. He inspired Morgan Heritage.
Bobby Digital is the producer of all producers.
Okay, so let's get into the Clash now, Beanie. So Clash has started. Bounty Killer says, you go first because you're the one that did the Clash at Sting. You started in the Clash. Did your mindset say, no, let Bounty go first, or let me go first?
No, you see, the problem is not whether Bounty go first or not, because the problem is I didn't want to set up this clash like I am trying to dominate, because I have so many Billboard songs. You know, it's not a domination clash.
Right.
This clash is showing the potential of Jamaican artists.
Right.
We can be together, clash together, you know, one side each other, hug up each other, you know, chat the same lyrics. It's not like I am trying to execute Bounty Killer. It's not going to work.
Right.
It's just for you to be friendly.
You have a lot of girl tune. You have a few bad boy tune, but a lot of girl tune. And Bounty Killer has no bad boy tune and a few girl tune.
Hey, stop. I didn't play Sim Sim Sim. I didn't play that.
Right.
I didn't play the Janet Jackson. I didn't play
gone there.
Baby, Cop. Baby, You Look Fine. Didn't play them songs.
Wow.
Because the reason why I wasn't trying to score points, I was trying to keep it original and authentic so people can dance. Bounty Killer fans can ball forward. My fans can ball forward.
Okay. So your concept was to make this entertaining, to let it be entertaining.
Yeah, and then he keep it the same way. Bounty Killer keep it the same way. So we never planned. Me and Bounty never talk about this. He never planned to go, hey baby, hey baby. He never planned to go this way. Me never planned to go Janet Jackson. Me never planned to go Sim Simma. We just planned to go play music and nice and make people entertain themselves. I didn't know that he got the same idea as I have. And then that's why it works so beautiful.
At the end, Bounty Killer was going, yellow, well, la, da, 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 da. And then he played that house, and then he played that house music song. Were you shocked?
That's the problem. He played beat. Once you play a beat, then you telling me to sing. I'm going to sing. What's up with you, black man? If you play a beat, that means you're telling me to sing. Because I don't play it, let me hear, ting, 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 ting. I'm like, okay, here we go. But song, this is what we do. So that's why it's so nice. That's why it was so beautiful.
Even Bounty, when he played that song, he went back and he started to dance. He started dancing and drum like he was in house music.
Yeah, but you see, the problem is the unexpected. The unexpected is the greatest element of surprise.
Right.
You know that. We know that. So he never expect me to sing on the rhythm.
Right.
Yeah.
And then now when you execute, he had to come back and sing on the rhythm too, or attempt to sing on the rhythm.
Yeah, but you see, the problem is you can't play house music in my house. This is my house. This is dance house. What are you doing? You can't play house music in my house. I'm not singing on it. And my house is house music. How we go on this? Okay, all right.
Were you guys shocked that you approached nearly 500,000, that you got 500,000 people?
No, we were just shocked, please. We came to do the best show, and that's what we did.
And how do you feel now? People are saying it has been the best versus that has been out there since we started.
We came to do the best show.
Okay.
And that's what we did.
You know, as a person who's known you for a long time, who's worked with you, been with you in Japan, all over the place, you know, one thing that I thought about, when you and Bounty stood there together, and all the trials and tribulations that you guys have gone through, right? All the trials and tribulations. Did you feel, how did you guys get to that place? And standing there, after singing after the national anthem is being played, did the relationship with you and Bounty run through your mind like, yo, we've come such a far way, and here we are in front of the world? I mean, at Sting, you were in front of the world a bit, but now you got nearly 500,000 people watching you in a scenario that is very weird, because we're in the middle of COVID-19 still. People are still down. You've got restrictions in Jamaica. You've got restrictions in the Caribbean. You can't fly out. You can't fly in. Did anything like that go through your mind when you were standing there and making the salute?
Hey, look at me and listen carefully to what I'm saying to you. We were born rough. We were born tough, in tough communities. We was raised up in the roughest community, like toughest thing. So anybody could have said, all right, Beenie Man is gangster, Bunty Killer is gangster. We're artists. And when we go through all of what we have been through, and now to reach here at this point, so we can show the people what the music is all about, what dancehall music stands for, it's the greatest thing. And it's the greatest honor, it's the greatest respect. Because when we sing, me it here no good sitting, when me at the pass all them mama and missing, you don't want to know what I was doing at that time. When we sing, spread the word, Miss Angela, Miss Love man, they are with you don't want to know what I was doing at that time. When we sing, hey, them I watch you, hey, them I chat to you, because me don't know which gangster, which tough artist that grew up in the ghetto when I love woman. So I am always the girls and sugar. But you have to always be that man that stand up and represent your house. Because you grew in rough times and tough places. So this is what I want people to understand. When we reach where we are today, by singing these songs and winning Grammy Awards and be on the BET and be on the MTV and be on the VH1 and be on the radio station talking to you right now, David. It's a serious thing. It's a long walk. It's not an easy. It's not an easy road, dog. It's a serious thing, dog. Yeah.
Did you? I hear some people say that they didn't plan to be around for a long time. I know the background that you come from. You come from a background of a Rastafarian family, and you were raised. You were raised properly. You know, did you ever feel in any way, shape, or form when you were growing up that you would make it to? Some people said they didn't think it would make it to 21. They didn't think it would make it to 25.
Yeah, they would say the life expectation of a kid that born a 16-year-old. I am 48.
You're 48 years now.
Yeah, I love myself. I didn't know what God was thinking about 1972 because Buju Banton born June, Buju Banton born July, Bunty Killer born June, and me born August. It's a serious thing.
Wow. Very serious. You know. I think a lot of people pause too. When you were singing a song, you were singing a gal tune. And it could be, that gal tune could be interpreted as a little bit of disrespectful. And say, no, I don't want no dash for that tune because
Which
I
one?
have my wife and my family in the house. I don't want to go on like singing gal tune like that. There was a
Yeah,
tune.
which one? Which
I can't remember, but you played. You were singing it. You were doing a tune, and at one you said, "Hey,
Yeah.
let me," because I have my family in the house, and I don't want to come across disrespectful.
Okay, man, fair. Enough gal and gal in a bungle.
Right.
Yeah, from yeah. But it wasn't like that. I'm saying that I am a one burner, regardless of what the song is saying.
Right.
So my wife is right there. So yeah, she alone me a burn within the word concern. So yeah.
Beenie Man, I'm telling you, Beenie Man.
At the time, so I didn't say it's a disrespect, but you know, once you have enough girl is a serious thing. If you want to get rid of.
I think, and Bounty responded that, yo, I'm not going to that with you because I want my girl them.
Yeah, well, the music is mad, yeah. Bunty's like, yo, you hear me now? Me have my wife, but me have many girls out there and red, but my wife is right there. What are you going to say? I have many girls too.
Wow,
Da-da-dee, da-da-da.
You know, I remember, right? I remember you talking about that. I think you grew up in the church, or you grew up in a Rastafarian neighborhood.
Yeah, Rastafarian. No, I grew up in the church and the Rastafarian.
And the Rastafarian, right? And,
yeah,
and
because my mom's Christian.
Right, you would hear all these gospel tunes, right? All these gospel tunes you would hear growing up, and you took a lot of these gospel tunes and used them as hooks for your songs.
Yeah.
Okay.
What am I going to do? It's a song. It's the music that you grow on.
So give us an example of a gospel tune that you would have grown up in the church that you've used it now for a hit song.
Oh, I did that already. Move to the left in the name of Jesus. Move to the right in the name of the Lord. Shake that booty out. And say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's a gospel song. But Badman song, I'd be like, across the bridge, there be no. So if you cross the bridge, your life gone in a sorrow. And if you cross the bridge, bad man, and if your life in a pain. When some is zigzag shine, blood I go run like river, and you will never diss the mobster again. Well, they born them this the man with the Glock, then you is a madman. Your life must see that scratchy while you live too long. No boy, no chat to Beenie Man. All right, good. And we go like, yeah.
Is there anything, Beenie, that you would want the audience to know? We're on 107.5 WBS. You're no stranger to my show. You've been on here many times. You've got one of the most amazing drops from you. Is there anything about you that you think that is perceived wrongly that you would want the audience to know? Like, yo,
I don't know what people have about me wrongly, but I know that there's no publicity, which is bad publicity. I am right here. I'm alive, and I can clear up anything that people have about me. The only publicity is when somebody say you're dead, and you can't come back and say I am not dead. Dead.
When your clash was all over, what did you say to Bounty? What did Bounty say to you?
Oh, all I drinking up, me I tell you, I only shoot to drink about 2 bottles of red wine and balance back a thing and smoke some weed and roll back a vibes, and it was beautiful though.
Wow. Listen, I got to take another quick break. I've got Beenie Man on the phone, straight from Jamaica. I'm asking all the questions. We're keeping it respectful. He's matured. He's matured, and he is turned into a class act. And I can't. There's nothing that I can say that was negative about the show. The only thing is when the police came in there, and then again, hold on, it brought it to the next level because the way how you handled it and what you keep saying. There are 2 things that came from this. 2 things. Then Bounty did something and you go, you're serious?
Yeah.
You're serious?
Should have dropped the mic and he got crazy.
Yeah. You're serious, Bonti. You're serious. You're really
Are
playing
you
that?
serious? Seriously?
Seriously, right? And then the other thing that you said was you don't want to be you don't want to be that guy. You don't want to. So
you
listen,
want to be that guy?
I got a thing for you. You need your next hit record. You don't want to be that guy. That's the hook. You don't want to be that guy.
Be that guy.
You don't want to be that guy. You're serious? You listen in the record, right? You're serious? You're serious? You don't want to be that guy. You know.
Seriously.
Hold on, Beanie. We're taking another short break and we coming right back. It's Caribbean Fever, 107.5 WBLS. Beenie Man in the house. You know what? I've got some more questions for you. Let's talk a little bit about new music. Now, it seems to be a different landscape with the artists that came from where you came from. A little bit different now from the artists that we have now. It seems like I remember coming to Jamaica. We go to King Jammies, we go to Bobby Digital, you go to Celia and Clevie, you go to Anchor, you go to Gussie Clark, and you ride a whole bunch of different rhythm. That seems now to have gone out the window.
No, you see, there's no more like producers like the Bobby Digital. There's no more producers like Dave Kelly's. They're all gone. There's producers, but guys is beat.
So you're saying that no music is coming to you for you to write the rhythms, or do?
No, music is coming.
Music is coming to you.
Music, because you can write any rhythm in it, because you is the artist.
Right.
You are the music. You make the music.
Right.
So without you, the music can't make. So you are that guy that sing the song, that make the beat sound good. So the beat can be like messed up in a million ways, but you can make it sound good.
Right.
In a million ways. You and the beat is nothing.
Do you think that that's a negative thing for dancehall? That there's no longer beat shop setup like the Gussie Clarks, the King Jammies, the Bobby Digitals?
It's not negative. There's change, and you have to accept changes, But if the guys that taking over the thing could just be a little bit more like the guys that they taking over the thing from, it'll be greater.
Based on what I'm hearing, that the new group, there seems to be, if you're not, like if a guy has a rhythm, he's going to give the rhythm to his friends. That rhythm is not now going to be exposed to lots of other people outside of his circle. While before it was different. Everybody came and wrote the rhythm.
All right, okay. All right, like one time you have Penthouse crew. So, Penthouse have a rhythm. It's going to be Bojo Bantan, it's going to be Wayne Wonder, it's going to be Master Griffiths, it's going to be Paris Salmon, it's going to be Tony Rebel, it's going to be, all these guys.
Right.
Chucking Vibe of a rhythm is going to be me, it's going to be Tanta Metro and Devante, it's going to be Snarapus, Little Kirk, everything. Now, there's no more of that.
Right.
So, the crew is like unruly. And then, you hear Popcorn, and then you hear the artist, and and then you hear Not Nice release a next beat, and then you hear the artist, and then all of the artists are unruly. But Not Nice of two of the artists them where him sign, but unruly now promote the artists them because them sign to. Do you get what I'm saying?
I got what you're saying. You have been a pretty stand-up guy. You're a pretty stand-up guy. I saw how you stood up to the police there, and I remember it was a year or two ago when you were in a dance, and I guess the guys were giving money to the dancers, and the dancers were skinning out and doing things that you thought that was. And you stood up and said, no, we can't have that. This is not dancehall.
Dancehall music. Do not freak out my music, dog. Do not. Please. Go to the go-go club. If you want to get a girl money, that's good. There's a lot of go-go club in Jamaica. Like, strip giant is there. It's not a dancehall. Why you want to bring strip giant in at the dancehall? Go from yourself with that.
For a guy whose label is not a bad man, you know, you've put yourself in a lot of bad man scenarios and situations. For a guy, hold on. I said for guys whose label, hear my talk now. For guys whose label is not a bad man, right? You put yourself in a lot of bad man situations. Now that was a big stance to take at that time.
But listen to me, I say, when it comes to fight for your rights, you have to be a bad man.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to different way of believing, said that should be different, and people are disrespecting what you believe in, and people are disrespecting your moral. People are disrespecting your, oh God, your authenticity as a Jamaican or as a Caribbean person who put soca music and dancehall music at the forefront. And when you're ready for defend your thing, I'm going to tell you, so you cannot. Are you going to punch him in the face, or are you going to stand up and put your hands in your pocket?
Mm-hmm.
It's a question. Are you going to punch him in the face, or are you going to put your hands in your pocket?
Well,
all right.
maybe
Are
punch,
you
maybe
gonna
punch,
be a lamb, or are you going to be a lion?
You're going to be a lion. You punch with one hand and put the other hand in the pocket.
Are you going to be a lamb, or are you going to be a lion?
You're going to be a lion. You're going to be a lion. You're going to be a lion.
Are you going to be a lamb, or are you going to be a lion?
a lion.
Or are you going to get slaughtered?
You're not going to get slaughtered. You're not going to get slaughtered.
Yes, this is what I'm talking about. So you have to stand firm as that man, believe in everything that you believe in. See? So when you say, my lord, don't give me no foolishness, come out to my place, me a different dancehall music. Why you now come in a enclosed place where less than 10 people in there, because 7 people in the venue. See? All right, and you come in there now and you decide to call out my name. Why my name? Beenie, why my name? Oh, you expect me to answer you like, seriously?
I tell you, that's a new hit song. Seriously. Okay. So you got a new song out right now. Tell us about this new song you got out now.
Yeah. This new song is called Hands Up. It's for I did it for the COVID-19 thing to keep the people alive. You know, I don't know the reason why people don't play this song. Why do I have to tell everybody to play this song? But this song is a nice song. It's beautiful. It's me and Singer Jay. And it's a nice song, but...
Well, you didn't have to tell us to play it. We going to play it. Caribbean Fever 107.5, WBLS, Dahved Levy rocking you, Beenie Man. Here we go.
Yo.
Great record.
Yeah, dog.
Great record. What are your thoughts on COVID-19? What are your thoughts?
This is wicked. Thoughts is everywhere because you see the problem is we have never faced a pandemic like this. Like we have faced a lot of things. See? We faced what do you call it? Chicken gonorrhea. We faced polio,
all kind of thing.
All of Ebola, everything. See? But we never faced nothing like this. We faced AIDS, man. And we're still fighting AIDS today. See? I don't know what is this stuff. I don't know where it comes from.
So throughout the Caribbean, there's a certain section of the people who are listening to the doctors and nurses and scientists and government officials, but then there's a minute part of all the islands where they say, you know what, we're going to go outside, we're going to the beach, we're going to create a party, we're going to do what we're going to do. What do you say to the communities all across the Caribbean, all across the world, who are like, we're not listening to that stuff. We want to
still be safe. Still protect yourself. People is going to be tired of being on them house. You see, right now, I have my house. I change it right now so I can. I'm actually building a club in my house.
You're kidding me. You're serious?
I'm dead serious.
Wait. Hold on. You're serious?
I'm on my roof right now. I'm looking where I'm in a club in my house. Like, forget that. You see, the problem is people want to go out. People want to do this. People want to do that. But you want to keep your kids safe. You want to keep everybody safe. You see? So right now until somebody tell me that they find a vaccine or some. Serious right now.
You're staying home. One more thing I want to talk to you before we go. People have not seen Beenie Man in the United States and Canada in a long while.
Yeah.
The last time I saw you, we were in Queens doing the show. We were in Queens. I brought you on stage in Queens.
I don't have a Canadian. I don't.
Okay, so Ben, do you think that people are going to be able to see
I don't know why, but I don't.
You have no idea why?
I have no idea why.
Have you questioned and asked why?
Yeah, I did. But
and what did they say to you? Beanie, what did they say when you asked?
Nobody give me an answer. Them said me know people who sell drugs. And yeah, so I am not. And that was it.
And that was it?
Yeah.
Not the fact that you did it, but because you knew people who did it.
Yeah. I don't sell drugs, dog. I sell music.
Caribbean Fever, 107.5 WBLS, Dahved Levy rocking you. It's an honor. It's been a pleasure once again. I want to say to you, Beenie Man, I'm very proud of you. I've known you for a long, long time. I'm very proud of you that you and I've known Bounty for a long, long, long time too. That two of you guys could have stayed there side by side, face to face, and put Jamaica, put the Caribbean on the map with dancehall music, the bigger picture overall, Caribbean music, music out of Jamaica, music out of the CARICOM. Here where I'm going. Music out of the CARICOM, right?
Yeah, man, CARICOM, man.
That's right. Music out of the West Indies. Music out of the West Indies.
All right.
And when I say West Indies...
Hey, you see that song that he just played a while ago? I need you to play that song over and over.
Okay.
I don't need to play it tonight only.
Okay. We're gonna play it over and over. And you know, Beenie Man, over the years, I've never BS'd you. Every time I'm going to do something, I do it.
No BS. Yeah, my friend.
Listen, Beenie, thank you very much. Tell Bounty Killer, tell Bounty Killer you have to come out under that hole that he's in. So next time... so that we can get him and you...
All right, remember I said, killer the killer, and I want to chat to people. You know the thing that. But you, him have to talk to.
Yeah, so you have to tell him, listen, you got to come and talk because...
So you have to talk to him. I'm going to chat to him and make him have a chat to him.
Yeah, okay. Listen, Beenie Man, thank you very much. Any closing words you want to give, man? Any closing words?
I just want to say, Dahved Levy, the baddest thing, no leave it. A boy this the program, they don't know some man of history. Some boy this the program, they don't know we have the story from my album soon released, so everybody listen to me. Beenie Man, the king of the dance every day, yeah? The Dahved Levy, you know, say him my brother. So I just want everybody know, say when the album released, everybody knows say on the station, yeah, we were there, Juice sang them, the first sang them, to do all of the rest of them, and to the video, and all of them thing there. So Dahved Levy, Beenie Man there, I'm brother, respect, yeah, sir. Respect. All of my fans, them, gather, Zaga.
Ooh, Caribbean Fever, 107.5 WBLS, Dahved Levy. Let's play that tune one more time before we go to break. Here we go, one more time, bam.
That's my singer. Love it.